Do you know why Giant always bullies Nobita but always appears when Nobita is in trouble? Actually, when they were little, they once made a promise under the sakura tree. But after many years, Nobita had long forgotten that promise. To prove the truth, Giant asked Nobita to meet him under the tree tomorrow. If he didn't come, Giant would take his comics. Hearing this, Nobita felt very depressed. When he got home, he immediately fell on the floor and cried because he really didn't remember where the tree that Giant was talking about was. At that time, Doraemon suggested going back to the day of the school opening ceremony. That way, they could find out the truth. Then, they used a time machine to go back to the past. Back then, little Nobita was very enthusiastic about starting school. Suddenly, his mother realized that the wall clock was broken. After his father checked his watch, the school opening ceremony started in 10 minutes. With no other choice, his mother and Nobita immediately rushed to school. When they arrived at school and Nobita was greeting the teacher, all his books fell out of his bag. This incident made Giant and Tsuneo laugh out loud. Luckily, Suzuka showed up just in time. Ending the awkward situation, the teacher announced the official start of the opening ceremony. But at that moment, Nobita had to go to the toilet. Suddenly, the alarm rang. They thought there was a fire. Everyone panicked and ran outside. After investigating, it turned out that the commotion came from an alarm clock that had been forgotten to be turned off. But when Nobita returned to the hall, he was shocked to see the room empty. He thought the ceremony was over. He left sadly. However, not long after he left, the students returned to the hall one by one. Not long after, Suzuka realized something was wrong. She told the teacher that Nobita was nowhere to be seen. Hearing this, the teacher immediately became worried and started looking everywhere. Meanwhile, Nobita was on his way home. When he suddenly came to a fork in the road, he felt lost. Then he looked at his shoes and got a brilliant idea. He threw his shoes with all his might. But unfortunately, the shoes landed in someone else's yard. He then pushed the gate open and found his white shoes next to a fierce dog. Although afraid, he tried to be brave and slowly approached his shoes. But just as he was about to pick it up, the ferocious dog suddenly attacked him. In a panic, he climbed over a wooden bench and barely escaped. Unfortunately, his school bag slipped off and fell into the truck. Seeing this, Nobita immediately tried to chase after him. But no matter how hard he tried, he still couldn't catch up with the vehicle. However, suddenly heavy rain started to fall and Nobita was soaked. After a while, Nobita saw a bridge culvert and hid under it. The thought of being lost and not being able to go home made him feel very sad. Tears involuntarily welled up in his eyes. Finally, he couldn't hold back his tears and cried loudly. Just then, Giant appeared. He ran fast and reached Nobita. He hugged him